Today I'm going to talk about busyness. Often when visiting companies, I hear people say, we're just so busy, we never get anything done. And yeah, this seems to be a big challenge for many people and many organizations, this thing of excessive busyness, when everybody's so busy, but that busyness doesn't seem to be turning into results. Now, firstly, if we talk about busyness, it seems to be a bit of a tyranny for all of us as humans that we seem to just like to be busy. It doesn't matter what we're doing, but we're busy, 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 and those busy things aren't always the things that are the right things to be doing. Busyness is often related to short-term things and often related to anxiety. So when we're anxious, we just stay busy. Now, if we look into an organization, we call this busyness the whirlwind. And sometimes you can go into companies and you feel this whirlwind and everyone's rushing around, but no one seems to know what all the busyness is about. So yeah, let's just talk a bit about busyness. Now, obviously, if we start looking at an ideal organization, what's the ideal way of doing things? Then the higher levels of the organization should be focused a lot more on the longer term goals. Looking at cascading strategy through the organization, having people aligned, have processes and procedures aligned. But sometimes the top seem to be more busy doing lower levels work. And of course, this isn't quite ideal. Why does it happen and how do we resolve it? So I think firstly, we need to make sure that we have the right talented people at the top that are people capable of working with more longer term abstract goals and realizing that they can't do the day-to-day things, can't do the whirlwind. Because in the midst of this whirlwind happening, whirlwind means a lot about the day-to-day action. A lot of actions which are 2, 3, even 10 years and beyond needs to be done by someone. And that's particularly the top, because the top of the organization gets to see the whole organization, gets to engage with external stakeholders and should be understanding what is the context in which that business is operating. So the ideal state, again, is to understand where the organization needs to go, understand what the key strategic both issues are, but what are the key strategic pillars to get the organization to where it will be successful in the long term. How do we create an organization of aligned people top to bottom, and then ensure that what the company wants to achieve, what are its long-term goals? For example, shifting revenue up 10%, stepping into new markets, perhaps diversifying products. A lot of that longer term goal needs to be done from the top and then cascaded down. So a lot of time needs to be spent understanding the long-term strategy and how that literally cascades down to the lowest level. Every single person in the organization, what they're doing should in some way link to the longer term goals. Now again, what other things can we do to ensure that the right actions are happening at the right level? Of course, make sure that an organization has a good talent pipeline. That means that we're giving people opportunities to grow. And when people demonstrate skills to be able to work with more abstract goals, involve people, think more long term, then perhaps those are the people we want to nurture and realize that they are more capable of the longer term roles. And perhaps those more technical will go into more professional stream roles lower down. Yeah, and I think that's all I'm going to say on the busyness. If you have this busyness in your organization, just think about it, say, what is everyone busy about? Do we trust the people below us to get on with their jobs? Have we coached, have we developed those people? Do we have clear roles and responsibilities for everyone, that they know where the role is, and to make sure that the higher levels don't compress the lower levels by stepping into their role. Anyway, that's all I'm going to leave you to think about today, and have a fantastic day.